Good evening, friends. Hope you are all okay. Yesterday's walk from my home to Bandstand via Baroda Road and via Kane Road. It's a huge climb. And then to Mount Mary. I completed 5 kilometers. I couldn't walk further, so what I did was I took a rickshaw and came back home. I'd walked for almost 2 hours. Now, today, I am walking from my house to Chimbai. And from Chimbai, I hope to go as far as Carter Road and maybe take a rickshaw and come home. Hi Darshan, how are you, brother? Missing you and the tennis court here. Hope your wife is fine and your family is fine. Take care. Wish you all the best, Darshan. We miss you a lot. Darshan has joined me. He is my tennis coach under Surendra Pawar Saab. Surendra Pawar Saab, my main tennis coach is in Virar. So this is it. This is my second live video on Instagram. Chimbai is a fishing village. There's a lot of Jesus around here. Once, many years back, I was getting a house over here, but then my wife didn't want to stay at Chimbai because the papers were not okay. Now here, there's a lot of Jesus around here, and we all need Salman Khan Saab has got a property over here. सोहम, हाउ आर यू? साला मेरे को अभी तक तूने बटाटा वड़ा नहीं खिलाया. I must tell you all guys, I'm not fasting. I stopped fasting because of my heart. I have to have my heart medicines. I can't do without it, and I'm insulin dependent. So that is it. And today is Hanuman Jayanti. Jai Bajrangbali. This is the Hanuman temple at Chimbai. Huh? नहीं, thank you. काय दादा मला ओळखला की नाही? फिर मी दांडामध्ये राहतो. पहले रहता था. अभी आशीष शेदर की बिल्डिंग में हूँ. हाँ? सिलेकर के घर पे. हाँ, सिलेकर का था दानपड़ा. फिर वो हाँ, आप कैसा है? क्या? हाँ हाँ, हाथी के साथ. These are beautiful people of Chimbai, and this is the Hanuman Mandir. You see it. And that is my friend over there. Okay. हम आपका जो कोली लोग है ना, कोली लोग, हर कोली होली का मैं शूट करता था. वर्सोवा गांव, फिर मंजुला है आपकी इधर की वर्ली में. हाँ, खियानकर, खानकर क्या बोलते हैं उसका नाम?
काली खान।
हाँ खानकर। तो वो बुलाई थी मेरे को वर्ली में, गांव में गया था उसके घर पे।
लॉकडाउन
नहीं नहीं अभी नहीं, अभी इस साल नहीं किया, मैं पिछले साल में किया। फिर आपका
होली के बाद ही चालू हो गया ना।
आपको मालूम है? आपको नहीं मालूम है? हमने जितना होली के दिन हम अलीबाग जाते थे, होली के दिन वो बैलगाड़ी की रेस। फिर वो माहिम का जो है ना उधर भी शूट किया। अभी ये साल तो कुछ नहीं है। चलो साहब। So these are the coolies. Chimbai has a lot of coolies over here. Hi Dharekwar, Dattarai, how are you? Om Namo Narayan, Har Har Mahadev, Jai Bajrang Bali. Hope to see you soon. The people you helped last year, they all remember you and they pray for you. I must tell you that, I never mentioned it to you. But whatever you contributed to their welfare has really given them happiness for that moment. Dharekwar, thanks a lot. You and I cosmically met at Ujjain Kumbh with Mahamandleshwar, Honorable Holiness Gyaneshwar Ji. I miss you all, and I have still not fully recovered, but the only thing is I've taken both the shots of COVID shield, AstraZeneca I think. My wife has taken one shot, the second shot is, so this is Chimbai. It's a fishing village here. Thank you Sarvesh, Giorgio, and Dharekwar is one of my most beautiful friends. And this, if you see at the back, was my friend. See at the back, was my friend Zaxis. He used to work with me in Burlington. Zaxis had his showroom here. Now it belongs to, I think, Aha Kazai. Zaxis was a very good designer. Used to do Praveen Babi and a lot of actors and actresses. We lost touch. And there's today I did not want to go to bandstand because I already showed you through my videos. Thank you Mustafa. My eyesight is very bad. I wear glasses but I still can't see because of all these operations, the gallbladder operation, the bypass surgery. This is a place I've always been shooting. It's called Tanya Dutt Bungalow. And one of the guys here was a friend of Jackie Shroff. Jackie and I go a long way back because he used to come to Oberoi. I used to work at Sheraton Treasures. And Jackie was a model those days. And I must tell you also another thing which you all may not believe. I did Jackie's costumes and Hero, directed by Subhash Ghai. So this is Chimbai corner. Now I'm moving towards Joggers Park. Thank you Bella. God bless you all. Thank you. Akbar Javed, Sheikh Ali. क्या बोलते हैं? I'm walking through Chimbai. The chemist shops are open over here. करमाली साहब, कभी आपको भूला नहीं मैं, भूल ही नहीं सकता हूँ मैं। बस ठीक है, हार्ट का ऑपरेशन हुआ है।
क्या बात?
This is Mr. Sabdar Karmali. He's a legend of Bandra, Karmali lights and everything, and he's one of our main icons, Shia icons. He's kept our community at peace, and he has done a lot of good work. He handles Kaisar Bagh. Sadly, I don't do Muharram anymore. I stopped it about 6-7 years in Mumbai. I go outside. Awesome, ठीक है. So this was Mr. Karmali. I'm not very good at this live video. I don't use the messaging app on Instagram. I delete all the messages because due to my recent bypass, I don't have the time. I get tired very fast. So please forgive me, Sheikh Ali. Maybe once I'm okay, I'm fine, I will talk to you. My diabetes sugar has gone up completely last few days because I stopped walking. I used to play tennis in the mornings, I stopped that too. So what happened, my sugar, my fasting went up to 250. And I'm taking our insulin thrice a day. And I'm very happy that last 2 years I've been treated by Dr. Manoj Chadda of Hinduja Hospital, Mahim. He has really helped me a lot. My sugar used to be about 400 and he's taken good care of me. I started with 70-30, then he brought me to 50-50 and now I'm on R. I've been using it for almost 1 month now. He's told me to observe it. So let's see what happens. And for my heart, I'm being treated by Dr. Nitin Gokhale, a very eminent cardiologist. And again, I would once again mention, because as many times I mentioned, it's not enough, that it was Mr. Zahid Khan or Sobiman who helped me December 3rd, and through him I got my bypass done at Lifeline, Meera Bhayandar. I don't think I would have been okay if I was in a real bad shape, and that bypass was very important. 3.5 months I stayed at home in bed, and then finally after 3.5 months I started playing tennis. Now this is the place where Sapna Bhavnani had a studio. This is the place where Sapna Bhavnani, it was one of her lucky studios actually. And this is the place where Sharman Joshi lives. It's called Dhaval Ganga. Sharman Joshi, I'm very close to his father-in-law, Mr. Prem Chopra. Mr. Prem Chopra, I was a young kid staying at Kulaba Woodhouse Road, and Mr. Prem Chopra and Jitendra Saab, both strugglers at that time, was staying at Usha Southern Kulaba Post Office. And when I remind Mr. Prem Chopra about those days, he smiles at me. I've been working with Mr. Prem Chopra for last maybe 30-35 years. Amazing personality, amazing human being. Thanks, Darekhor, all the best here. So, this is it. Those are the mangroves at Shimbai. And on my right is the Laughter Club. I like to shoot pictures. I've not been using my camera. Both my cameras are lying in the cupboard. I use my mobile phone. This is a Vivo 20. And I bought it from Cell City. from Mr. Bhavesh and Mitesh. They're my old friends. Now I'm come towards Joggers Park. There were a lot of walkers and joggers at Mount Mary. Even here there are a few joggers. Hi Noor Bhai, how are you? Thanks a lot. I gave your stuff to somebody, 2 families actually. It wasn't much, but it's really thankful. They're thankful to you. I really missed you all these years, and I'm no more on Facebook. I tried. I didn't have your number. I would have contacted you, and I'm sorry about your accident. I hope you're well. Things are really bad, but they're not as bad. At least in my area, at Bandra, it is not as bad as it is in Delhi or UP or wherever. And I'm not a political guy. I stay in the building where Mr. MLA Ashish Shelar lives, and he has taken good care of us. He's just come out of COVID. He was at Leelavati, and he's been very good to us. Hi Amir Khan, thank you. So this is it. I'm very new to this live thing, but as I told you all guys earlier, I have about more than 6 lakh images on Flickr from 2007 onwards. So what I'm doing is, because I posted, like street photography, I posted 60,000 in one album, 60,000 another album, 80,000 another. So it's impossible for me to download them because the limit is 500. So what I did this entire lockdown period, I've been downloading certain albums, the Sufism, the Aghoris, and I have a lot of Shiaism stuff even, but I'm not posting them for the reason that a lot of people object to the blood and the graphic nature of the Shia rituals. But this time, what I've done, I've downloaded downloaded the documentary of Ramzan, which I shot from 2007 to 2020. I've completed that, and all those you can see on my YouTube channel of Peace and Hope and Harmony. And now I'm downloading, or rather uploading, 21st Ramzan. This is strictly a very Shia thing. It is the day that the Muslims mourn for the martyrdom of Imam Ali. I have shot it till about 2012. It's been almost 8 or 9 years. I have not gone back to shoot it. That is especially due to personal reasons. I stopped shooting Muharram completely in Mumbai. Not for any other reason, but I prefer going to Hyderabad, Madras, Chennai, and Lucknow, my birthplace. But for last 3 years, I've not been able to do Muharram because of my diabetes, and business has been really, really bad. This time, I'm totally wiped out. I did a huge film, 3 years back. I did the costumes of an actor who I've been working with last 40 years. The director knows me from his earlier films, but it's been 3 years now. My payment part, he paid me some advance, but the balance, which is quite a big amount, he's not given it to me. I sent him my angiography reports, my gallbladder reports. My son had COVID. I sent him my son's thing, but he didn't help me at all. I still pray for him. I hope that God grants him everything. And he clears not just my, but other people's payments too. And things are bad nowadays. I've had no work. The last work I got was through Mr. Shakti Kapoor. I'm grateful to him. I did costumes for Ashok Tyagi's film One Dress. And I did costumes for Mr. Pailaj Nailani's upcoming film with Mithul Chakravarti. Again Shakti Kapoor. And Shakti Kapoor Sahib and I, we go maybe 40 years. He's always taken good care of me. He treats me like family. Now I have reached Carter Road, Otters Club. And here, I feel very sad and nostalgic because Mr. Rajesh Khanna, I was a stylist for a long time, till his death. And he's gone. My granddaughters grew up at his house. He is a fantastic human being. If he was alive today, I would not have not been going through all these problems. He had great hopes for me and he used to always tell me to do something for me. But then that's it. I'm very close to his wife, Dimple Ji. She has also been a great support. And now I'm really tired. I have reached Carter Road. I think I will go up to the Danda end and then take a rickshaw and go back home because I don't think I can walk back. So thanks all of you, Murtuza Hussain, and all of those for listening to my rant. Wish you all the best. Wear a mask and be safe. Keep your family safe. Salam, Murtuza Bhai, salam. Thank you very much. I used to do a lot of work for Mr. Yusuf Lakdawala also. But then we lost touch. Last 3 years, I have not seen him. So now I'm on Carter Road. Both my granddaughters, Marzia and Narjis, are fasting. Marzia is 13 years old. She started fasting when she was 7 years old. And Narjis is also fasting. My wife, my daughter-in-law, all of them are fasting. My son Saif is at Mira Road, so I have no news of him. He hardly talks to his father. My daughter is in Goa because she escaped Delhi. Now she has to go back to get her dog. It's a pug, Guido. And then she says she'll go to the mountains. So I don't know. I miss my daughter. She's my only daughter I have. And she's almost like me, very defiant. We call a spade a spade. And I tell you, in India, I'm really shocked that everything is based on religion, your caste, your community. I don't believe in it at all. I don't go to mosque. I keep away. I don't even mingle with my own community. I'm happy. I have been very close to the Buddhists. I've been very close to the Jews. In my young days, I lived at Woodhouse Road. So that all my friends were Jews mostly. Sofas, Reuben, Meyer, and most of them went away to Canada and all. The Sassoon family, or Sassoon block, used to live at Kulaba Woodhouse Road. Kulaba Woodhouse Road has beautiful memories. It's all gone. Then I had a Buddhist family, Vimal. He died. I was influenced a lot by Buddhism. And then I was being close to this Christianity. Right from the age of 5, it was the Methodist Church. Then Jehovah's Witness. Then for almost 7 to 8 years, it was the Roman Catholic Church. And I've been very close to Jesus. I've been very close to the Catholic community in Bandra. I'm the only Muslim documenting the East Indian ethos, the crosses and everything. All my gurus, most of them have been Hindus. I have a Aghori guru. My Naga guru passed away in 2017, but he taught me a lot. Through him, I saw so many Kumbh Melas and everything. And then I've been shooting Kamakya from 2016. And here also I must tell you that the goddess has been calling me. She gave me friends like Niku and Hemant, who live in Kamakya, Abhijit, who take good care of me, and Mrs. Poonam Sinha, wife of Mr. Shatrughan Sinha, buys my ticket to and fro from Kamakya, Assam. And so I have no issue with Hindus at all. I respect them for their spirituality and they respect me for my individuality. So this is it. I'm now come. I shall end up here. Sorry for really tired. Wish you all the best. खाना अरे खाना उसमें अच्छा टेस्ट है. तेरा भाई किधर गया? तो तेरा माँ किधर है? हाँ, माँ किधर है? तो मुल्क नहीं गया? हाँ?
बारिश के बाद जाने का।
अच्छा, अगर तुम लोग चले जाओगे तो फिर मुंबई का क्या होगा?
हमारे ही घरों से बॉम्बे नहीं है।
नहीं, आप लोगों ने बहुत कुछ किया है, आप समझा नहीं. आज जो पब्लिक को पता चला है कि 25 लाख या जितने भी लाख लोग इधर हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश के, बिहार के, झारखंड के, मुंबई का जैसे ये मशीन चल रही है वैसे मुंबई की भी मशीन चल रही है ना. समझे नहीं आप? आपको कोई जानता नहीं होगा, लेकिन इसके ज़रिए मैं उनको बताता हूँ कि आप लोग अपना घर बार छोड़कर इतना सब मेहनत की और आज आपके भाई लोग सब पैदल चल के जा रहे हैं. तो उनको मुंबई से मिला क्या? मिला कुछ सिवाय मौत के? आपका मुल्क किधर है?
यूपी।
अरे यूपी में किधर?
गाजीपुर जिला।
हाँ, उधर भी बहुत प्रॉब्लम था. गाजीपुर वहाँ बॉर्डर सील कर दिया था, पता नहीं. इधर सुबह से कितने बजे तक काम करते हो? इधर सुबह से कितने बजे शुरू करते हो?
सुबह करते हैं 11, साढ़े 10।
और रात?
साढ़े 10, 11।
पहले इधर सोनू था, उसका वीडियो लिया था मैंने. These are the migrants of living in Mumbai. He is working on a chakki. नाम क्या आपका? सुरेंद्र यादव. कितने साल से हो बम्बई में? 20 years he's been working here. See his state. And this is the lockdown 5. And yet he's providing flour for the people. And one day when he has to walk from here to his native place, that is what hurts the most. My family too are migrants, but we are settled in Mumbai. He is from Gazipur. And this is his life. These are the living migrants. These are the people that have been part of Mumbai's economy, part of Mumbai's ethos. Can't forget them. And you should not forget them. Politicians take them as a single word of migrant, but see, this is Mr. Yadav. Jai Ram ji ki. ठीक है. This is hunger during the lockdown 5. He's sitting outside the National Bakery and somebody has given him something to eat. This is the story of the poor in the rains. You know, a lot of people that are not beggars have become beggars because of a unplanned and poorly executed lockdown that destroyed their lives, like the demonetization. I'm not into politics, but this is what hurts the most.
आपका नाम क्या है? मैं बोला आपका नाम क्या है? आपका नाम नाम आपका नाम?
मोहम्मद सलीम.
Muhammad Salim. This is Muhammad Salim. He is a devotee of Khwaja Garib Nawaz. He begs on the roads, but whatever money he gets, he saves and he goes to Ajmer Sharif. Ajmer Sharif से आपका बहुत बड़ा, कितनी बार गए हो आप?
मोहम्मद सलीम माहिम.
नहीं, कितनी बार गए आप?
बोलो.
अजमेर
बोलो.
हाँ.
हैदराबाद.
नहीं, आप अजमेर कितनी बार गए? अजमेर कितनी बार गए?
बच्चे हैं
अजमेर में?
8 बेटी.
अच्छा, किधर? हैदराबाद
7
में?
बेटी है.
7
7
हैदराबाद में?
यहाँ पर.
अच्छा, इधर रहते हैं माहिम में आप? आई नो हिम फॉर मेनी इयर्स. इज अ वेरी गुड मैन.
माँ नहीं.
हाँ. अच्छा.
7 बेटी.
अच्छा.
7 बेटी.
हाँ. नहीं, मैं आपसे क्या बोला आप सुना नहीं. मैं बोला आप अजमेर कब जाओगे? अजमेर कब जाओगे?
अजमेर.
हाँ.
अजमेर.
हाँ.
आखिर में 3 महीना बाद.
3 महीने बाद. ठीक है. ओके. वेलकम टू बांद्रा बाजार रोड. दिस इज द बिगिनिंग. इट्स अनलॉकिंग इटसेल्फ. The dirtiest, filthiest area. I hope Mr. Uddhav Thackeray Saab sees this. This is the Corona Garden of Bandra Bazaar Road. I hope Mr. Aditya Thackeray Saab sees this. With all these years, with various parties ruling Bandra, nothing has happened. I don't want to name anyone. As a senior citizen, I'm just concerned about this. I stay just 2 buildings away. And that is the only reason. I'm not part of any political party. I'm not interested also. I'm not a social activist. I'm not part of any NGO. But Modi ji Swachh Bharat has taken a nosedive. It is here. ऐसा पकड़ से, ऐसे पकड़. कुछ करना मैं. So this is Bandra Bazaar Road, and it is really, really bad. I have no reason to shoot all this. I have shot over 200 videos, but nothing has happened, and nothing will ever happen. Thank you. उसको भी थोड़ा दे दो ना। ओ भैया, मैं बोला उसको भी थोड़ा दे दो ना, उसको भी दो ना थोड़ा। क्या बोल रहे?
मुन्ना भाई।
सब ठीक है ना?
हाँ बस
कार्ड कौन सा?
मेरे को कार्ड मांगता है,
काय का कार्ड?
आईडी।
क्यों?
फिर किधर भी काम करेंगे तो अपन जा सकते।
अच्छा,
और बोलो, और वीडियो लेगा तो अपन काम किया तो पैसे ले सकते हैं। मैं सिटी श्रीरामपुर नगर जिला। मैं क्या बोल रहा, खाना का तो जान दो, मेरे को पहले कार्ड मांगता।
तो कौन देगा कार्ड?
ये है ना, अब क्यों बैठे हो?
आशीष शेलर?
आप फिर देंगे ना, कम्युनिस्ट मंत्री है वो।
तो रो रहा काय को?
दादा ने हमारे भी एक दिन आ गया। मुन्ना भाई।
वेलकम टू करोना गार्डन, बांद्रा बाजार रोड। This garbage dump is very famous. People from different parts of the world have come here to shoot it. And soon it will be like the Mahalakshmi laundry, Dhobi Ghat, where you see crowds of foreigners shooting. And I have promoted this garbage as a fine art. This is Bandra Bazaar Road. This road leads to, on the right leads to Bandra Reclamation. Ahead if you go, the BMC is not bothered. And everybody is aware of this. And this is Corona Garden. I stay 2 buildings away. That was a kite. They just knocked my mobile phone. Mind you, this garbage is generated from the market, the municipal market of H Ward. But they have no solution of getting rid of the garbage. No incinerators, nothing. So many videos I have shot. It hardly matters. Nobody is really interested. Even the residents living here don't care. They're happy. ऐसा पकड़ बटन मत दबाना. So this is a friend of mine shooting a part of the video. This is the worst area in Bandra. It's the worst area. I mean, you won't believe it. And this is a BJP bastion. It's a BJP citadel. Once upon a time, the communists ruled over here. But this is a really, really bad state of affairs. Thank you.
भाई दबाने के लिए जगह नहीं है, दबाने के लिए जगह नहीं, आपकी खुद देखिए क्या दबाएगा, उसको दुकान में डाल देगा, क्या बोल दो अगर रहेगा तो दबाने कुछ नहीं, हम तो आपको दबाने का कुछ मिल रहा है दबाने
वीडियो बन रहा है, वीडियो बन रहा है, बंद हो गया, मैं वीडियो बन
मक्साचा ये वाला मक्साचा अरे दो ना सजल क्या बोलने नहीं आ रहा नंबर कैसा लगा भाई?
अरे मागच्या लग्न लागलं
These are my friends, the municipal conservancy staff in the range. Just see their plight and see how our streets are littered. I hope Mr. Aditya Thackeray ji is watching this. And all of them are Marathi Manas. This is a work that the migrants don't do. This is done by the sons of the soil as they toil. A machine without oil. My blood boils. I have been shooting them for a very long time. This is St. Peter Road. I had my first studio over here at Baba Nagar. And it's raining. The Bollywood casting couch has been thrown out in the lockdown. All the babes are out of town. Once, thanks to me too, this casting couch in every Bollywood studio could be found. Pleasures without sound abound. Now, lonely, miserable, due to the pandemic, is lying on the ground. It has been trounced. If it gets an opportunity after the lockdown, it will pounce and get back every ounce. So for the moment, the Bollywood lockdown life of glitter glamour has renounced. Thank you. God bless you all.
व्हिडिओ काढतो तो कापते ते इधर आओ जायला जायला कुठे तू कचरा
लिया मच्छी. These are the famous kalaiwalas of Bandra East. Huh? Aslam Bhai. And this is my first video on Vivo V20. I guess it was waiting for them. And I've been documenting them for last maybe 3 or 4 years. ये बार आपका धंधा इतना खास नहीं होगा लॉकडाउन में. बिकॉज ऑफ द लॉकडाउन दे हैव सफर्ड अ लॉट. इट इज नॉट द सेम. सो मोस्टली महाराष्ट्रियन हाउसेस कीप this brass and brass utensils, and before festival. हाँ? अच्छा, लोखंड का भी, इवन आयरन स्टफ ही डज. ये कितने साल में ये काम शुरू किया था?
हमारा 180 साल से काम करे बाप दादा से.
अच्छा, सर, कमिंग फ्रॉम 180 years from one generation to the next. Aslam Bhai comes here to Bandra reclamation. There are a lot of Maharashtrian families living here.
आप काम ही बुलाओ, आ जाएंगे एड्रेस देंगे.
हाँ.
फोन करके एड्रेस बुलाओ, आपकी जगह पे आ जाएंगे. हाँ, नंबर भी डाल दो. मेरा नंबर भी डाल दो, 922. वो नंबर चला आएगा उसके अंदर. 922-458-100-155.
I'm just coming from Leelavati Hospital. I had gone to meet nephrologist Dr. Kirit Upadhyay, and then with my wife. And I packed my wife home and I'm shooting this video. This is my first video, as I told you, of Vivo V20. And this is the Met Gardens, Bandra reclamation. These are Javo sparrows. They belong to my granddaughter Marzia Shakir. I bought them about 5 years back, but now Marzia doesn't have any much love for them, so I have been keeping them. They must be about 5 to 6 pair. This is the new cage I bought from Kurla. It cost 1,500 rupees. The earlier cage was a good one. I got from Crawford Market. But then the boxes were outside, so I had to cut the grill. The wires. So these are boxes that are inside. I've got from Sweet Home Aquarium at Bandra. It's my friend's shop. And these are calcium. They love water, so I keep refilling the water. But I got a lot of calcium because I get it from my friend Rakesh, who does fishing at near the ceiling. And they love coriander, hara dhaniya. They love bhutta. You see it inside. And today I've added grass. Normally for nesting I use coconut fiber because we have 2 coconut shops in Bandra Bazaar Road. But today I took this grass, put it into the nest. I don't think they like it. This is about it. And this cage is about 30 inches by 18. I clean it every day. I give them water twice a day. But I had a big problem actually. The earlier cage, somehow, because the wires were, were in bad shape. So the lizard used to enter inside. And so these birds were in great trauma and they stopped laying eggs. Because now at least I don't have the lizard problem as such. I have not seen any lizard. This is the entire, this is the balcony. This is my balcony. I first thought of making a ready-made cage over here. And this is it's called bhat. And this is the grass which I cut today at Bandra reclamation ground. You can see the grass. But I don't think they like it. But otherwise I have no issue as such. The only problem was when I had the old cage, I had to leave Mumbai. So I had given a lady working in my house the custody of these birds, and I told her to feed them. But what happened, the boxes were outside and one of the rats made a hole in the box and about 12 Java birds he killed them and she didn't know about it. She used to see them dead and she used to throw out, but she never checked up the box. And when I came back, I had gone for a Sufi pilgrimage. I was walking from Delhi to Ajmer. So when I came back after 13-15 days, I was shocked that from 28 Java birds, I had about just 12 or 13 left. So this is it. This is the only thing. I have kept I had aquariums around here, big, huge aquariums. I used to keep flower horns, but I stopped. I used to go I was crazy about flower horns and ghost fish and all, black ghost or whatever you call it. I used to keep plants, I stopped that even. I don't have time, and now with my recent bypass surgery, it's very difficult. But one thing is there, that when I was in hospital for my bypass surgery, there's another lady working in my house who was taking care of the birds. She used to clean the cage and everything. And this is the cage. I keep a paper inside and I change it every day. And this is what they really need, is calcium. Other thing, and that bhutta, as I told you. And this is from here. I put the water from here. There are two of them. I put the water from here. And then there is this one is even here. But there's a big problem. Sometimes I forget to close because sometimes this gets stuck like this and I forget. Then the birds fly out. And then my son Saif has a great problem trying to catch them. And though this is a limited area and restricted area, there will be no problem as such. He manages to catch them, or the lady who works in my house catches them. But this is my hobby. It's not for money. I've never sold my birds to anybody. Now because the bird flew, रोज पिलाती है दूध?
हाँ, दूध भी खाना भी।
मैंने इधर ही कि कहीं और भी जाती है?
सब जगह रास्ते में जहाँ मिले खिलाती जाऊँ।
ये कब से कर रही हैं आप ये?
काफी साल हो गए।
मैंने तो कभी देखा नहीं आपको।
आप तो एक दफा वहाँ पे भी खड़े थे, बोल रहे थे अच्छा अच्छा खिलाओ खिलाओ।
अच्छा, रहती कहाँ आप?
ये लाल मट्टी के सामने।
अच्छा, तो कितनी बिल्लियों को खिलाती हैं आप?
इसकी हद नहीं है, कितनी भी हो रास्ते में जितनी भी मिले 2-3 किलो का पका के ले जाऊँ, 2 किलो का ये ले जाऊँ मुर्गी का, ऐसे खिलाते।
और दूध भी दे रही है ना आप? तो दूध कितना लीटर जाता है?
दूध तो मैं मतलब बच्चों को पिलाती भी जाऊँ, लेती भी मोल ले जाती हूँ, ऐसी आधा पौना लीटर।
आपका नाम क्या है?
शबाना।
शबाना। बच्चे हैं आपके? उनको पता है ये सब आप करती हो? वो कुछ बोलते नहीं हैं?
कोई नहीं बोले, चिल्लाए भी हैं घर में। तो घर में मेरे क्या है, कितनी मैंने पाली थी 15 दिन, सब मर के गई।
अच्छा,
तो अब मैंने सोचा कि लाऊंगी नहीं, घर में पालती आफत है, इससे मैं बाहर ही खिलाऊंगी, जहाँ पे भी है बाहर कम से कम जिंदा तो
हाँ
रहे।
सही है, बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही है आप। खुदा आपको। गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज फिरोज शाकिर, फोटोग्राफर नंबर 1 फ्रॉम Bandra, also known as the tennis malang, also known as the storyteller. I am on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber, a responsible YouTuber, and I have about 98,000 subscribers. I want to reach the 100,000 mark. So this is a humble request from Firoz Shakir to all of you to subscribe to my video. My videos are all not hurting. My videos are made for everybody, and my videos show India, are shot in India, are made in India. So please be kind and do subscribe to my channel. I'll be really grateful to all of you, my friends, followers, subscribers. Jai Hind.
फोटो की वीडियो चाहिए? वीडियो ले रहा हूँ।
तो किधर, मुमरा में?
नहीं, कुर्ला
अच्छा, कुर्ला में। तो अभी कौन से क्लास में है?
पहली में है।
और आपकी बेटी?
वो तो उर्दू पढ़ती है।
ये वो कितने क्लास में है?
हिंदी इंग्लिश नहीं है, उर्दू।
मदरसा ना? नहीं बट अच्छा अच्छा। और ये क्या पढ़ रहा है?
ये इंग्लिश हिंदी पढ़ता है।
अच्छा। और अभी आपके मर्द की तबीयत कैसी है?
हाँ ठीक है, अभी वो अल्लाह की दुआ से बहुत ठीक हो गया।
क्या हुआ क्या था?
ये ना
हाँ? बट उसको
पहले सिलाई का धागा आता था, सपोर्ट का धागा काटते थे बैठे।
अच्छा
वो कंपनी ही बंद हो गई।
अच्छा।
परेशान है अभी सारी।
तो अभी आपकी बेटी कम से कम 13 साल की होगी। मेरी पोती भी 13 साल की है।
वो तो वाली बराबर है।
हाँ। और वो जो छोटी वाली है ना दूसरी, वो अभी है 10 साल की। चलिए, इसका नाम क्या है?
रहमत अली।
और वो लड़की का?
मुस्कान ना, मुस्कान।
मुस्कान। आपके मियाँ का नाम क्या है? चलिए। और तबीयत कैसी है आपकी? अच्छा, मैं क्या हो गया पता है आपको? मैं सोचा आपके लिए ग्लव्स ले लेता हूँ। मास्क एकदम ओरिजिनल है और सैनिटाइजर है। आप देखिएगा, ख़त्म हो जाएगा, मैं आपको दोबारा दूसरी बोतल ला के दे दूँगा। हाँ, आप जा रहे हो? अच्छा, ये छोड़ रहे हैं यहाँ से?
मेरा यहाँ पे इलाज है। वहाँ पे
तो फिर यहाँ तो सन्नाटा, यहाँ तो आपके बिना सन्नाटा हो जाएगा। अरे जरा कब ये जस्ट ये अंकल को सलाम करो, वो अंकल को भी सलाम करो। अच्छा हाँ, तो वहीं रहोगे आप? भिवंडी में ही रहोगे? ठीक है। Hello Zehra, this is my granddaughter Zehra, 2.5 years old. And शी इज़ कमिंग फर्स्ट टाइम टू बांद्रा तालाब. सबको हेलो बोलो, हेलो बोलो. और चाचा को हेलो नहीं बोला, चाचा को. और पिजन को खाना खिलाओगी ना? पिजन को खाना खिलाओगी? ओके, वेरी गुड. मेरे बेटे को कोविड हो गया था, बताया था ना आपको. अभी आ गया हॉस्पिटल से. बहुत खर्चा हो गया. प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में था वो.
गुटखे पे बोलते गुटखे खाने वालों कोरोना हो रहा है, गुटखे में बैठ लगा दें.
जरा लुक किया, जरा लुक किया. वाह, ये पहली बार आ रही है इधर. सो रही थी, उठाया मैंने. फिर भिवंडी से कब आओगे आप? वो राजू का कुछ पता चला क्या?
एक तो कासम था और एक कासम का भाई था.
अरे मालूम है, नबी और कासम दोनों, वो दोनों का इंतकाल हो गया आपने बोला.
एक कासम और आता था,
वो उधर, उन्हें वो नहीं जानता मैं उसको.
लंबा सा है, वो आता है. वो एक दिन आया था.
राजू का पता नहीं है.
राजू का पता नहीं.
राजू माहिम में रहता था. तो उधर भी यही काम करोगे आप भिवंडी पे?
मेरे को थोड़ी बहुत नॉलेज.
अच्छा, हो गया इनका.
कोयला ज़्यादा बड़ा बड़ा नहीं बनेगा, इतना बड़ा बड़ा 2.5 लीटर।
This is Bandra Bazaar Road. These are rickshaws. Shops are all closed. सब ठीक है. This is Corona curfew. Corona curfew. Jesus watches. Fine. How are you? बस तो शूट कर रहा हूँ. This is Bazaar Road.
ये है कि हम लोग सबको
और शिव शंकर जी, ओम नमो नारायण. शिया मॉस्क. This is the chapel of St. Joseph's Chapel. Fine. All the vegetable hawkers. बंद है धंधा. तबीयत कैसा है? अशोक चाय वाला, दुनिया को चाय पिलाता, मेरे को पिलाता क्या कभी? This is my friend Ashok Chaiwala, the most famous chaiwala of Bandra Bazaar Road.
हमारा भी निकालो ना यार, हम भी तो गरीब बच्चे।
हो गया? This is Bandra Bazaar Road on Sunday.
मस्जिद कहाँ है?
आगे आगे is almost end of my journey. This is Bandra Bazaar Road. Agnello and Company since 1949. Good afternoon, friends. Today is the first day of the Janta curfew imposed by the government in Maharashtra. And I, right from the first day of the lockdown, have been documenting it. The pandemic, the plight of the poor people, the beggars, and a lot of daily wage earners. They have really suffered a lot. And now, just now, I was a little hesitant to shoot a video. I met a Muslim lady with 2 children sitting on Bazaar Road. I gave her some money and asked her what her problem was. She was crying and she said that her husband had thrown her out. They had a fight. I said, does he drink? She said, no, he does not drink. And there is one more son that is with him. And the mother and the 2 kids, he has thrown them. I said, did you go to the police station? She said, yeah, I have given an NC at the police station. And the police said that if he does anything to you, come and tell them. But this is the situation. There are emotional outbursts and he's a rickshaw driver. That's what she told me. And all of last night I've been at home and I've just come down now to document Bandra Hill Road. I don't think with my recent bypass surgery I can really wander to other places in Bandra. But I had shot the last Janta curfew. I've shot the last Janta curfew and I had shot Bandstand, Linking Road, Bandra Talao, Bazaar Road. But this time I'm going to buy some iftar for the house at Bazaar Road. So I thought I'll walk through Bandra Hill Road. And this is my introduction video. I hope you all will take care, wear a mask, do social distancing, and protect your family. The most important thing is protecting your family. My son, youngest son, Saif Shakir, had COVID, and we have gone through hell. We have really seen what it is. His lungs were really in bad shape, and then he was admitted to SL Raheja. They took good care of him. But then, thanks, he had a Mediclaim, so he got away with it. And we were also asked to test, and we tested negative. So what I'm trying to tell you is this is a deadly virus. It does not see rich, poor, or anything as such. So take care. Wish you all the best from Bandra Hill Road. This is Bandra Bazaar Road leading towards Bandra Reclamation. Janta curfew. Added restrictions. All the shops are closed from 11 a.m. till next morning 7 a.m. Bandra Bazaar Road. The Shia Mosque. Beggars waiting for alms. God is like oxygen, you cannot see him, but you cannot live without him. So Bandra Bazaar Road. Everything has disappeared. These are Muslim beggars. आप कहाँ रहते हो भाई? आप कहाँ रहते हो? अच्छा, वहीं से पैदल आते हो? हाँ? अच्छा, आपका घर वहीं है, माहिम में? हाँ? आपका घर माहिम में है? आप मुल्क गए थे क्या? कब आए? अच्छा, मैं इसका नाम भूल जाता सर, तानपुरा। अच्छा, अभी धंधा पानी हो रहा है कि नहीं? बट अभी लोग मशीन का यूज़ करते ना। हाँ, फिर कैसे चलता है घर बार आपका? अच्छा, नहीं मैं तो आपका बहुत फ़ोटो लिया है, क्योंकि ये जो है ना, ये लोग कहाँ देख पाएंगे? 10, 15, 20 साल के बाद तो दिखेगा भी नहीं। आपका नाम क्या है? गुल्लू। राजस्थान के हो आप? सिक्कर। ओके। हाँ, अलवर के? मैं अलवर गया हूँ। ओके ओके। This is Mama Tadgolawala from Bandra Bazaar Road. He has got the best Tadgolas. I've known him for last 25 years. He's the only guy, he's a North Indian, but he is adopted to the ways of the Marathi Manus. He speaks fluent Marathi. He dresses up like a Maharashtrian. And he is Amchi Mumbai's North Indian Mumbaikar. तेरा बाबा, तेरा नाम क्या है यार? सब तेरे को मामा बोलते, तेरा नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम हीरालाल।
हीरालाल। और तुम्हारा जिला कौन सा है?
जिला हमारा जौनपुर है।
हाँ, जौनपुर। हाँ, अच्छा। अभी मुंबई में कितने साल हो गए आपको?
हो गया
60 साल। For last 60 years he's been plying his trade in Mumbai. This is Tadgola, very also known as ice apple.
ये रेडी तो नहीं है। कितना मिलता था?
After the cyclone, Tokati, that is the survivor of the cyclone. So Joe, how's life?
Very good, man. Enjoy life.
You're not married or?
I am very good. I'm married to music.
No, but still you're a handsome guy. Yaar.
All handsome guy.
No, honestly I tell you, you're much handsome than I am.
You must believe in yourself and live in love.
No, but Rana always told me that he's searching for a woman for you.
He is.
That's what he told me.
He's my big doctor.
Huh?
He's my doctor.
Who, Rana?
Rana.
Well, what happened to you?
He's my doctor. He knows everything.
Yeah, but he gives you only one medicine, that is go up any.
Bus. Only give me a old monk.
Or you're also an old monk. Chalo, take care, brother. हाँ बोलिए, चल चल। चलते भाई। इसका एक ही आवाज़ है और कुछ भी आवाज़ है? यही। अभी इसमें क्या होता है जब ये आप करते हो ये? हाँ,
आवाज से तो बुलाते हैं ना उसको।
अच्छा
तो जाता है मार।
अच्छा। और बाकी सब ठीक है? आज कितने बजे निकले थे आप? 11 बजे। कुछ हुआ? कुछ नहीं।
कहाँ है इधर आओ।
उसको बोला मैंने।
बोले
हाँ बोला, अभी वो जवाब देगा।
क्या बोले वो?
कुछ बोला नहीं, अभी वो काम कर रहा है। वो मैडम क्या बोल रही थी आपको?
हाँ?
वो क्या बोल रही थी आप?
लड़ रही थी। बोली अब तू घर ले जाओ, सब आप कमा दो। मैंने कहा मेरा घर करीब होता तो मैं किसी की बात करती। मेरा घर छोटा है, इतनी दूर है। बेमुँह के जानवरों का तो ये बुरा है। अगर यहाँ आए हैं तो मेरा देखभाल कर लो, क्यों कह रहे हैं?
जैसे शबाना from Nargis Dutt mother who feeds cats.
बहुत आदि वाली औरतें बहुत ऐसी हैं। क्या बोलेंगे? क्या चीज़ जिसको अभी डाल के आएंगे? बिल्लियों को खिलाया मैंने और बच्चों को नहीं खिलाया। तुम क्या बोले? देता हूँ मैं।
नहीं, कुछ बोला नहीं, अभी तो सिर्फ आपका बताया उनको। मैं मिला नहीं हूँ, फ़ोन पे बात हुई है सिर्फ। Good evening, friends. This is perhaps my first live on Instagram. I normally post my videos on YouTube. What has been happening is I have had a bypass, and my tennis and walking has stopped. So my blood sugar has gone up. And there's nothing I can do because I've been sitting at home. So I decided today to walk from Bandra Bazaar, where I stay, to Bandstand. I'm coming to Bandstand maybe after 2 or 3 months. But it's crazy around here. This morning, in the afternoon today, I shot an ambulance, and a lady, Catholic lady, was on a wheelchair. I shot 4 or 5 frames, but I asked people what had happened. Nobody wanted to say anything. So I posted it. Now see, the most important thing on internet or on social media is moderation. I could have titled those pictures as COVID or whatever, but I didn't do it because I don't want to hurt anybody's family. I wrote on my post at Instagram and Twitter that ambulance at Bandra Bazaar Road, and God save us all. But now I am walking, so I passed Bandra Bazaar, and I asked Clarence Gomes, he's the editor of Bandra Times. I asked him, and he said, the lady you shot in the afternoon, is a COVID patient. I hope she recovers, and I send my prayers to her and her family, because these are really trying times. Our religion does not matter, whether I'm a Muslim or a Hindu or a Christian or a Dalit, but death is the ultimate. But still, and now I'm passing Salman Khan Saab's house, and there are people coming here. You can see from there. You can't see, sorry, but I'm passing Salman Khan's house. So this is it actually. There are some Muslim ladies outside his house, and I must tell you something very interesting. The first film of Mr. Salman Khan, Bibi Ho To Aisi, the costumes were done by me at Bada Saab. And I have known Mr. Salman Khan much before he became an actor, because I used to work with Sangeeta Bijlani at Mudra. I was a model coordinator at Reliance's Mudra Communications. So whenever Salman Saab sees me, he will stop his car and wish me well. When my daughter was about 2 years old, granddaughter was about 2 years old, he had called me over to his house. He wanted me to design a outfit for his ad, and I had taken my wife and my granddaughter. That time it was Muharram. And then when he saw my granddaughter Marzia, he told me, why don't you give her to me? My wife said, no, you are so handsome, you will get much beautiful children than my granddaughter. So this is it. Bandstand is a very beautiful place, and I'm walking here after a very, very long time. I'm carrying a press card. As you can see, I'm carrying a press card. I don't want to get hassled by anyone. So this is it. I shall try. I don't know whether I'll succeed. I'll try to walk up to the end of Bandstand, try to walk up Kane Road, which is really tough for me, and then come to Mount Mary, try to shoot Mount Mary. And this will be my longest walk, because ever since the extension of the lockdown, I've been at home. Tennis is not there. Morning walks are gone. But I'm doing one thing which I want to tell you all. I have about 5.5 lakh images at Flickr that I shot over the years. So what I'm doing is I'm downloading those albums, each one of 500, and then working on them. Those are my archive. And then posting them as a slideshow on my YouTube channel. The greatest, I have done documentaries on Sufism. I've done documentaries on, this latest documentary is on Ramzan. How people celebrate Ramzan in Mumbai. And today I started another series of Ramzan, which is relevant to Shias. It is called 21st Ramzan, where the Shias mourned for Imam Ali. His martyrdom was on that day. So earlier, I've stopped shooting it now. Not just because of the pandemic, but before that, about 3-4 years back I stopped shooting it. But I shot it in 2009. And it's a huge thing. And there's a lot of Khuni Matam, flagellating and whatever is the Shia rituals and tradition. So I'm uploading that at my YouTube channel. And this is my first. Thank you, Nif Frogger. Thank you all for listening to this, and thank you my dearest friend Kumar. Kumar is one of the most amazing guys I've ever met in my life. He is a beautiful human being, very passionate about his art and craft, which is makeup, and we are both connected to Bollywood. And Kumar, I've known him for the last 25 years now, and he's a great help. I wish him the very best. He's a person you can rely on. He's a person who's there always to help you. Very few people you will find like this in Mumbai. And I have been very close to Kauri Walia also. He is part of my childhood, part of my life in Kulaba. And that time, Kauri used to live above Rasna. I was studying at HR college, and Kauri and I have spent a lot of time. I was working at Oberoi Sheraton's, at Burlington's Sheraton Treasures, and that is where Kauri and I would, bond. I haven't seen him for many years now. I met him once he shifted from Kulaba to Shangri-La or Bandra, but after that we have never met. I'm happy to see, in spite of the lockdown and the pandemic, there are a lot of cyclists moving around, and there are a lot of cyclists. People like me need to walk because of the bypass surgery, because of kidney problem. I'm not fasting, but at my house, my granddaughter Marzia started fasting from the age of 7. She's 13 years old. Narjis started fasting from the age of 7. She's 9 years old. So they are fasting. My daughter-in-laws are fasting. Daughter-in-law, my wife. Only I am not fasting. So they have to cook food for me and everything because I'm dependent on insulin. I'm dependent on my heart medicines. I can't do without that. Okay, Kumar is in Santa Cruz. I love him. I have a gift for him. It is a carved door I picked up in Nepal when I went to shoot with Govinda, Banarsi Babu, directed by David Dhawan. It's a rare piece of art. It has been lying at my house, and I told Kumar to come and collect it, but I think he doesn't have the time. So this is it. I don't like going live at all. I like to shoot others, but then I thought you guys should know. And one more thing I would like to tell you. On Instagram, I don't add celebrities at all. I don't add people who follow me and have private accounts. Please forgive me. I delete all chats because at the moment I'm not in a position to chat. I shoot Hinduism, I shoot Sufism, I shoot Christianity, I shoot Buddhism, I shoot occult, I shoot exorcism, I shoot Shiaism. I shoot almost all diverse faiths. I shoot India, that's it. For me, my subject matter is India, and that is what is my stuff. I'm not a commercial photographer. I'm happy the way I'm a fashion designer. My Now my friend Magic Eye, he's my oldest friend on the internet. My mask is loose. He's my oldest friend on the internet. Magic Eye, Deepak Ambempal. We met 2004 or 2005. We were part of a thing called photo thing. And then he's the one who told me to join Flickr. And he's the one who helped me join Indie Blogger of Reni Ranvin. And we were bloggers. Actually, I came in, I'm a photographer, but I came to Flickr as a blogger, and I use Flickr as a blogging site. But today I can tell you one more thing. Blogging is dead. It died of overdose. It's an insult for me to be called a blogger. I'm a storyteller or a street photographer. I don't even like being called a street photographer. And I tell you one thing. There's another person I would like to mention. He's a great photographer. He is Gopya, Mumbai Pass, Slogan Murugan. He has got such an observant eye for simple things, simple things, very simple things. And he enlarges them in your mind, not his mind. And this is what I love about him. I met some great people on Twitter. Actually, for people on Instagram who really want to see, I post a lot of stuff on Twitter. I am not into politics. I am plus 65, but I have never, ever joined a political party. We were traditional voters, Congress voters from Kolaba. My father was a Congress voter. But from 2014, we have been voting for BJP. And the reason is not because of the party or anything. It is because Mr. Advocate Ashish Shela stays in my building. I stay in his building. And he is a great guy. I can assure you, if I meet with an accident or if I am dying and if I call him, he will reply to my call. He's like a godfather to me. Whenever I went to Kamakya or I went to Ajmer, he would finance me. He would give me some money for my airfare or whatever. He and Mrs. Poonam Sinha, Shatrughan Sinha Saab's wife, she has helped me a lot. And these are Hindus, mind you. But for them, I am a human being and they are human beings. We don't have any. I have all my life as a Muslim. I don't think people will call me a Muslim also. Because I am so, unconventional Muslim. I stay away from mosque. I go to dargahs mostly to shoot the ethos, Sufism. I am a Malag. I became a Malang in 2011. In 2016 I was ordained as a Khalifa. But it was because I wanted to document them. That is why even Hinduism I shoot as a Hindu. I was with some big Naga sadhus. And one of them started saying, Musalman log ye karte hain, Musalman log wo karte hain. In Kamakya, mind you. And Nityanand ji was there. He's the Thanedar. And he said, he was listening. And I told that sadhu, I said, भाई तुमको मुसलमानों से प्रॉब्लम है, जिन मुसलमानों को आपको प्रॉब्लम है, आप उनसे जाके बात करिए. मैं तो यहाँ मुसलमान बनकर नहीं आया हूँ ना. मेरा भगवा देखिए, भगवा पहना है. मैं माता को मानता हूँ, जोई माँ. चुप हो गए वो. So this is it, I am happy. One more thing. I don't criticize the government. Whatever is happening, even on Twitter, my posts are non-political. But I am happy about one thing, that I am living in Mumbai, one of the most safe place. Though my heart at the moment is not in its place because my daughter Samia, she's in Goa actually. She was in Delhi and she got, I don't know what, she went away before all these things happened in Delhi and she's in Goa now. And I keep thinking about her because she's my only daughter and she's helped me a lot. She and my son Saif helped me a lot during my bypass surgery, I believe. And then there's my eldest son Asif, who's taking care of all of us because my business has been wiped out completely. Mr. Danny Denzokpa helped me out. Mrs. Shatrughan Sinha's wife helped me out. And a lot of people helped me in my bad times. And the guy that really, really helped me to recover from my heart problems was Zayed Bhai of Sabiman. He was the one who got me operated at Mira Road. And I'm grateful to him. I'm breathing because of him. Because there are people God has sent on this planet. Thank you, Murtuza Hussain. Thank you, Tawheed Mullah. All the best to you guys. Please stay safe. So Zayed really helped me. I mean, without his help, I would not be where I am. I had to spend also because, you know, the peripherals cost blood and all those things. But I'm happy. And so I think I've talked a lot. I should not be talking so much. I wish you all the best, guys. Stay safe. Thank you, mother. Stay safe and get yourself vaccinated. You know, it's a pity. I tell you one more thing before I end. There are a lot of Muslims I know, ladies, and they say, "अरे ये तो पागलपन है, ये कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, ये गवर्नमेंट ऐसा कर रही है." I tell them, but आप vaccination तो लो, but you know, unless our mullahs, our maulanas, our seniors and our leaders, we don't hardly have any leaders, Muslim leaders, because they're all political, I don't know what to say, but these are the people that should guide them, the people that are uneducated and all, to get themselves vaccinated. I've been vaccinated by COVID Shield at Baba Hospital, an amazing place. It's really, really good. And my wife got vaccinated, her first shot at Leelavati. So now she's waiting for her second shot. So once again, thank you, Joseph, I can't pronounce your name. All the best to you guys. Wish you the very best.